Hey Aries, it's Star. Thank you so much for being so patient with me, and I apologize that I've been gone and kind of left you hanging for a while there, so I'm sorry, but I had to take some time to get myself together. You know, like everybody else, I think this has been like a rough start to 2020. So here we are. I'm going to do your whole story reading. I just want to show you I am starting with the deck in the upright. I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm not going to be calling out the cards the way I normally do, but you guys can see what the cards are as I lay them out. I'm just going to interpret. What else do I want to say? The April readings will be out probably around next week sometime, so just be on the lookout for those. And here we go. Let's get started. Let me start shuffling. So for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. The whole story reading is one in which I go through the entire deck, including a clarifier deck. So it tends to be pretty in-depth for you know, whoever it resonates with, which it won't resonate with every Aries, obviously. But if it resonates with you, great. Sometimes some of the messages that come through resonate with some and not others, and you know, whatever. So just... Okay, two more shuffles. This way. Excuse my ugly nails. Obviously, I haven't been able to go and get them done. Who knows when I'll go and get them done, and I don't know how to get this damn nail polish off. It's hard gel, so if anybody knows how to get hard gel off, please leave me a comment. It's driving me nuts. Not that I care, you know, how it looks, but it's like whenever I run my fingers through my hair, it gets stuck underneath, so it's like driving me nuts. So I would really very much appreciate it if anybody knows anything about hard gel and how to remove from home. Alright, so there's that. Oop. Shuffle these and we'll get started. Okay. I did want to mention, only because I love watching, you know, videos about astrology. I love astrology, so I read a lot about it, and you know, I watch a lot of videos about it. Different people, you know, not just one astrologer, but I like to watch an array because it really is interpretation. It's kind of a pseudoscience is what it's called, but for me it's a science. But it is interpretation. Oh, hold on, because I haven't even shuffled these. But one thing that they really had in common, the ones that I've been watching, is that there's some key dates coming up here because of the planetary transits. March 31st and April 1st seem to be a day where you really need to be careful. You know, don't take any chances. Don't go venturing out. Just really hunker down at home and take care of yourself. Don't take any risks on those couple days. So I did want to mention that because I saw that in quite a few places, and I've read it in quite a few places. So, all right, one more shuffle here and we'll get started. I missed you guys. Missed doing videos. I had food poisoning, so that took a lot longer for me to recover than I thought. I thought it was going to be like next day I'm fine, but no, that was not the case. Okay, Aries, let's see what you got going on. Alrighty. There's definitely some kind of decision that's being worked out. So I don't know if you may be having like conversations with others. But I'm seeing a little bit of conflict here with regards to some type of choice or decision. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Well, there you are, the Queen of Wands with that Queen of Swords. So it's definitely you thinking about taking some kind of action, or thinking about something that you really, really desire. Whoa. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords there with the Ten of Swords. All right, let me see here. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. All right, so King of Cups. So some of you could be dealing, not necessarily because, again, we're going through the entire deck, so every sign is going to be out here, but some of you very possibly can be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. If that's the case, I feel like there's been a lot of conflict between you and this person. You may not be happy with this person, and I'm actually feeling like you are really very seriously contemplating perhaps ending this relationship. Okay, so that's for some of you, not all of you. But I do feel here that you've thought long and hard about something. Okay, but the reason I say that is because we have the Hangman here, and he's in the reverse, which means that there has already been enlightenment, especially if it's clarifying the Ace of Swords. So there's a new idea. It's like you're very clear-minded and very confident about some type of decision that you're taking, some type of action that you're going to take with regards to a conflict or something that you're not happy with in your life. And you could be communicating this to someone that you love, someone that you respect, somebody who is very important in your life. You could be communicating to them this decision, or you're taking action with regards to this person. Okay, let's see. Now, I do feel that this decision is, it may very well be based on anger. Okay. Okay, let me put these out here. Okay, yeah. So, I do see here, and I don't like to focus on this type of thing, especially with like a whole story reading. I prefer it to be more broad, but I honestly am getting very much a message about a relationship. Okay, so these readings don't tend to be relationship focused. They tend to be kind of broad because of the nature of it. But in this case, I am getting pretty strong message of a relationship, specifically a marriage or a committed relationship, a family situation. I feel like there's a lot of history between you and this person. There was a lot of love. There was a lot of, it's like you had high hopes for this relationship, but it hasn't turned out to be what you expected. I feel like, from your part, you were very much committed because I'm just getting that you had this picture of like the perfect family, and in many cases here it was an illusion. And I'm getting here, with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, I just feel like this person wasn't who you thought that they were, or there was something that you found out about them, and now you are exploring options on moving on. Okay, but I am seeing that I don't feel like it's time to take the action yet. I feel like there's a need for you to take a pause, okay? Give this a little bit of time. Be patient. There's something that you're anticipating that it's not time yet. There's a new cycle that's going to be beginning, but there may be some financial constraints to that new cycle. For some of you, it's going to be like you may be moving, but there's financial constraints to that move. But I definitely see sadness in a particular household or a relationship. And so I feel here that there's a need for you to resist ending this at this moment. I'm getting the message that it's just not the right time. Okay, now this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Sometimes some of the messages will resonate and some won't, okay? So just take whatever resonates with you, but that's what I'm seeing very clearly here is the situation, okay? This feels like a huge disappointment on something, a relationship that was like your dream come true. This person you thought was your dream come true, and it ended up not being that way, or it was that way for some time, but I feel like something has definitely changed and you are no longer happy in this situation. All right, let's see what other messages. Oops. Yeah, I'm definitely, again, I'm getting, definitely it's not time to make that move yet. Okay. Mm. Okay, so for some of you, I'm feeling that it's not time to make the move yet. It doesn't mean that it won't be time later on, but I'm getting that right now, it's not the time. I feel like some of you are in relationships that are codependent for sure, at the very least. Others of you, it's a little bit more serious. That's what I'm seeing here. Others of you, it's going to be like you're in a relationship with someone who wants to make you feel like you are not able to live without them. Okay, so still that's codependency, but you know, in some cases it's going to be to a lesser degree. In other cases, it's going to kind of cross the line to being like psychologically abusive. Okay, so I'm sorry to whoever that resonates with, but I feel here that it's not the time to take action, and it may be because you need to prepare financially for this leap of faith, for this new action. And I feel here that you need time for planning, for research, to get yourself like in a better headspace, because it's not a good time to take action unless you're in danger. Okay, then that's a different story. But for those of you who are, you know, kind of in relationships that are just codependent, maybe unhealthy, there's just toxicity, but it's not a dangerous situation. I just feel like something needs to be figured out more. You need to research something more, or you need to save money to prepare yourself. You know, don't let yourself make hasty decisions. In other words. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put these out. Huh. Okay, so I'm seeing here there may be a separation between you and this person, possibly later on. But again, I'm feeling like some of you aren't leaving because of the financial situation, or like you want to maintain. I feel like I've gotten this for you guys before. I've gotten this message for you before. It's like you were afraid to leave a relationship in the past, but now it's like even more so you're afraid, because you want to maintain your financial situation, your present financial situation. Like you don't want to create any more instability, and so that's what's keeping you there. But it's like something is going on behind the scenes. Now I have to say, if it's not you, it could be your partner. You know, if you know that you're having problems with your partner, and you're not the one that is making plans to leave, it could be them. Okay, so I feel here that even though there is conflict and whatnot, there's things to think through, to plan through, to anticipate. You know what I mean? But I do feel here there were secrets. Again, I'm getting somebody is not who they portrayed themselves to be. And so decisions are going to have to be made. Now, this hermit period, again, I'm getting there may be a period of separation. And that is like for you to take inventory of your life as a whole, and really get a clear picture on what you want your life to look like. Okay, not so much focus on what you don't like about your life right now, more so focus on what do you want, what type of life are you working towards, what kind of relationship are you dreaming of, what kind of person do you want in your life, how do you want to be treated, that kind of thing. That is the focus that needs to happen here, so that when it is time to take action, you know exactly where you're going. So here's your card, the Emperor card with the Four of Swords. And here's the Hermit, which is another. Four of Swords is a card sort of isolation, in order to contemplate, to plan something out. The Hermit is also a card about isolation, in order to do introspection, sometimes to do research, that kind of thing. But with the Temperance card in reverse, I feel like it's more so being isolated to bring yourself back into balance, so that you are not making foolish decisions. You want to make sure that you're in the right headspace to make this it's a big decision that I feel you're making here with regards to your home. Again, some of you could be thinking about moving, but it's just not the right time yet. And I feel like there's something hidden that will come to light that is going to make things clearer for you. All right, so let's see where this goes. Okay, so you're very frustrated and sad about a love situation or some kind of emotional situation. There's a lot of frustration there. See the Sun in reverse with the Two of Cups. So there's sadness in a relationship, a lot of frustration. Again, I'm getting with the Sun reverse, meaning there's a lack of clarity. So something could be hidden here, especially with that King of Swords there. Knight of Wands. See, I don't like that combination at all. At all. This is someone who perhaps portrays themselves to be very righteous and, a great citizen, a great husband, a great wife. Meanwhile, they're out hoeing around. Knight of Wands. So this was something that you weren't aware of. But I feel like you are going to come into this awareness, because I see you here in the reverse. So this is like you being angry or upset about a Four of Pentacles situation, which is something related to like a structure, the home, commitment even. Ten of Cups, that's the happy family. Eight of Swords in reverse. So again, I feel like at one point you were in a way stuck in this Ten of Cups situation, this family situation, because you were under the impression that it was the Ten of Cups, that this was the fulfillment of all your dreams and your happiness. But I feel like somehow your bubble is burst. That's how I'm getting it. It's like somebody is lying, or somebody is just deceitful. Okay, King of Pentacles reversed with the World in reverse. Okay. All right, yes. There is going to be a new cycle starting for you, a new beginning, but it is on hold because I feel we still have to go through this painful ending. So that needs to be worked out, and it's not yet. Okay, the cycle hasn't yet started because something still needs to end. What did I say? Look, the Lover's in reverse with the Seven of Cups. So I feel like a relationship, a connection is broken because it was based on illusion and fantasy. It was not real. Somebody here was not real. They were fake. They were wearing a mask. Prince of Wands, Knave of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and I don't see you giving this person another opportunity to hurt you again. I just don't see it. Look, again, remember I told some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. King of Cups with the Moon. It could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, it could be a Scorpio. But what I do feel is that this person hides who they are. They hide their feelings. They hide the truth. Reverse. It's almost like this person, they talk a big game, right? They act like they are offering you commitment and they're there for the long run, but in reality, they just don't follow through. Three of Pentacles reverse with that Empress. So whatever empire you've created, whatever abundance you have in your life, I don't feel like this person has met you halfway. So in many cases, some of you could be now, whether it be man or woman, who I'm speaking to here, the Aries, you could be the one, the breadwinner, the one making it all happen. And you have this pretty picture of, like I said, this Ten of Cups, this happy family, this pretty picture. But in reality, it was all you. This person was not a team player. I feel like they were all about themselves. And actually, I'll tell you, when I was putting this line here out, I thought that's what came to mind, even with these three cards. And then when I saw the Devil, I was like, yep, this is somebody who only thinks about themselves. They don't really, whatever actions they take, whatever they do, plans that they have, it's not with the big happy family in mind. It's with them in mind, themselves. The Magician in reverse. I do not like that. The Devil with the Magician in reverse. It's somebody deceptive. Somebody, it could be narcissistic, but not just, I don't like it. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse with the Six of Pentacles reverse. So there's definitely a lack of balance is what I see here. A lack of balance, a lack of teamwork. I feel like, you guys could be trying. The other thing, I have to say this before I forget. The other thing that I'm getting here is, I don't know why I'm hearing like elitism. Somebody who is they just are all about image. Okay, they want to portray this pretty picture for the public, but it's all fake. They want to, make people think that they have the perfect family, the perfect house, the white picket fence, and all of that kind of thing, and it's all a sham. It's all a sham. They're not willing to put the work in. They want you to put all the work towards their agenda, to fulfill their desires, their dreams, their image of how they want to portray themselves, but it's a mask. This is somebody who is wearing a mask, and you're catching on. Now, I do feel like you were stuck for quite a while believing this dream, this illusion. You were stuck for quite a while, but I think that you are waking up here. You're seeing the reality. And if you're the only breadwinner and this person is just kind of living off of you, or, oh Lord, it may be time to go, but I feel like the time is not right now. Now is the time for you to save, plan. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so again, validation here. Ace of Wands reverse. Do not take action yet about walking away. It's just not the time. It's not to your benefit at this moment. Ten of Wands, because I feel like there may be some financial burdens that you're either experiencing now or will be experiencing. Justice in reverse with the Ten of Cups. I feel for a lot of you there's going to be a divorce happening here. Look at this. We have Justice in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there's going to be a divorce in the works. What is this? Knave of Swords. So Page of Swords. I'm getting, don't speak about it, okay? Don't talk about what your plans are. Just lay low and just do it when it's time. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, Lord, this is angry, frustrated, angry. You want to take action, but it's just not the time yet. You see? Princess of Cups, like a new beginning. No action yet. It's stuck. Princess of Wands in reverse. Again, wanting to take action, but not being able to towards that new beginning. I get the feeling that it's something around finances, because look, Five of Pentacles, so they're just, you may end up causing, now, again, this is only for those people who are not in like a dangerous situation. If you're just in a bad relationship that you know you need to get out of, just plan to get out of it. Plan, save, all of that. I just, yeah, see High Priestess in reverse. Your intuition is telling you that your financial situation may be getting a little bit tighter. And so that's why. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands with Two of Swords reverse. So to me, the nines, well, not to me, but in tarot, the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, but it's like your own wishes for you, for yourself. Nine of Wands, again, it's like you're fighting for something, persisting for something, but it's not with anybody else, it's just you, So it's very individualistic, these cards, these number nines, very individualistic. So again, there's I feel like it's time right now, even though you're angry and you want to take the action, you want to go through with this divorce, this separation, whatever it is. I do feel like there's a legal action that's going to be taking place here, but I'm getting here that it's time for you to think about yourself and do things the right way for yourself. So basically this blockage that you are facing of not being able to take the action that you want to take right now is to your benefit. It's so that you are able to get out of this in a more stable way. Okay. We have here the Hermit in reverse. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. So also I'm getting here there's going to be, it's not time yet because there's still things to be revealed, or you're going to find something out perhaps through spying, through researching. This could also be like legal counsel. Maybe it's not time yet because you need to get good legal counsel so that you're making the right moves toward your finance. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles with the Tower in reverse. So that may be guidance for some of you, is that don't speak about what you're going to do. Just go and get the counsel that you need, the advice that you need from a professional, so that you are able to be in this position of Queen of Pentacles where you're able to take care of yourself and be in a good financial position and avoid any kind of catastrophe when it comes to that. The Moon we have with the Two of Wands. Yeah, there's still things that are hidden. You know, that's why that Hermit in reverse is important. There's still things that you need to find out or educate yourself about before you make this change in direction. Queen of Swords reverse, you see. So things that you don't see yet, you don't know yet with regards to finances. Maybe you need good counsel so that you're not left high and dry and not be victorious in that separation or that divorce. So that is very important. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what you're trying to avoid, is any kind of a lack of victory due to this major change. So it's not that the change is something that that you're not supposed to do or that you shouldn't do. It's just a change that you have to be very careful with and get all the counsel that you possibly can, know all the facts before you take the action. And you don't want to alert anyone to the action that you're planning on taking for your own protection. Because I feel like this person is not going to play nice. I'm sorry, I know that you loved each other, clearly, because you were together, but I don't feel like this is a nice person. I'm just not seeing it in the cards. I'm not getting good energy from this person. Okay, let's see. King of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Pentacles. So you see, the King of Pentacles in the upright is a provider. He gets things done. He's responsible. In the reverse, it's somebody greedy and corrupt. And again, what did I say about the nines? Nine of Pentacles. With this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's somebody who only thinks about themselves, their own well-being, their own money. It's one of those people where what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. Just get that straight in your head. This is their way of thinking. And so you have to protect yourself. Six of Cups in reverse with Judgment. You're going to be seeing this very clearly. There's going to be a wake-up call that this Six of Cups, this connection that you thought was close, that was perfect, that was, a soulmate even. Maybe you thought this was your soulmate, your person for life. You're going to see them for who they really are. But there's still love here. You still love this person. I feel like a lot of you have children with this person, and so that can make things a lot more difficult because you have to co-parent, and I feel like that's where the major concern is. That's what brings you the most anxiety, is how am I going to co-parent? That's what I'm seeing. How am I going to co-parent with this person who has been so selfish and greedy? And like I said, in some cases even abusive. I'm not seeing physical abuse, but I am seeing a sort of narcissism or like a psychological abuse that they want to kind of keep you down so that you don't get these ideas about leaving them, because they want you to think that you can't make it on your own. But you're going to see this. Whatever is hidden is going to come to light. You are going to come into some kind of awareness about how this person has been this whole time. And they're not how you thought. Strength in reverse. We have the Knave of Wands reverse. There's bits of fear or lack of courage in taking action. in the past, and I feel like more so now, which totally understandable because there is a lot of instability right now. So yeah, King of Wands reverse, it's just not time to take action because of all the chaos and instability that's going on. Perhaps not just in your household, but just in the world in general. Three of Swords with the, who is this? Knight of Pentacles reverse. So you're actually, the fact that you're stuck in this situation is bringing you a lot of heartache because it's almost torture. It's almost, more painful to know that this is what you're this is what you have to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like, it's not pretty. It's not a pretty picture. You know what's coming, and it breaks your heart, and it makes it harder because you can't just get it over with. You kind of just have to stick it out for a while. Ten of Wands, it's going to be a burden for some time. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. It's going to be a burden trying to balance everything that's going on, all the chaos, all the conflict, the sadness, the tears. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So much sadness with that Ace of Cups reverse. There's so much disappointment in this person once you see who they truly are. And I actually feel there's, you know to a certain extent, but there's going to be more that's going to be revealed. I'm sad to say. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. So I see here a huge conflict that could lead to somebody leaving or traveling away. Okay, Prince of Swords reverse with the Emperor. That's you. So yeah, again, I feel like somebody lying to you. Communication. I see a conflict, like you having a verbal confrontation with this person, and they're lying to you, and you know it. But I want to say, like, resist the urge of telling them that you're going to leave them. Resist the urge, because I just feel with this person you have to be very careful, and you don't want to alert them to what you're going to be doing. So you want to kind of catch them unprepared. All right. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, don't worry. Things are going to get better. We have Nine of Swords in reverse here with the Three of Cups. All right, let me see here. Four of Swords reverse. Okay. Okay. This is the first time I've ever gotten a reading like this. This is where I'm actually telling someone to, it's like, don't speak about this. Do not tell this person you're thinking of leaving them. It's really only to your detriment. I feel like this here is guidance to try to keep things as balanced as you can. If you could just keep to yourself, do your own thing, try not to get into these conflicts to where you're tempted to just blurt it out and say, I'm just going to divorce you or something. Like, what you want to do is not create alarm, not let this person on. Just try to make it seem as though things are just business as usual. You know what I mean? Oh, Lordy. Okay. Okay, so I feel like, eventually this moment of truth is going to come. I get a lot of Scorpio energy here. So this could very well be possibly around Scorpio season, which would be, what is Scorpio season? About October, November. Quite possibly for some of you is when all of this is really going to go down. But I feel that once the Tower moment hits, for you, actually, it's going to be a relief. That's when, like, the pressure is going to come off, be released. It's going to be a release for you. This Tower moment is going to be like, I'm free. This is freedom. Look at this. Freedom. Freedom from this relationship. Finding yourself in a good position. That's why they want you to keep quiet right now. Don't tell this person your plans, so that you can find yourself free and in a good financial position, because you will have this new beginning. Now, I do want to say, this whole situation may leave you kind of losing faith in love. Take the time that you need to heal. You will need to heal from this, absolutely. The Star card is also about healing. But be very aware of that, because this person doesn't deserve the satisfaction of closing your heart. You deserve love. If it's not with this person, okay, they fooled you. All right. We have to heal from that. But don't close yourself off to new opportunities, because there will be new opportunities for love. And you owe it to yourself to be open to that. Okay, so let me choose a couple of angel cards for you as the final message, and we'll close this off. Messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know? Okay. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Focus on yourself. Clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So your spirit guides are speaking to you through your emotions, what you're feeling. Pay attention to that. It matters. It matters. However it is that you're feeling. Look at this. Both of this is like, I'm going to read this one again. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions. And then this one says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings. They're important. Honor yourself and your feelings. So whatever it is that you're feeling, do not allow this person to invalidate those feelings, or because again, I feel like you're dealing with like a trickster, somebody like a con artist almost in many cases, somebody who in many cases can be even abusive. Abuse is not just physical. Like I said, I feel this energy of this person who wants to keep you down, wants to make you think that you are not enough, and make you think that you're just imagining all these things and you're crazy, and what are you talking about? No, you're not crazy. You're having these feelings and these thoughts for a reason. So honor that. And everything is happening the way that it's supposed to. Allow this ending, this change to occur, because it's for your own good. You will be better off without them. You will have love again in your life. But keep it silent. Keep your plans to yourself. Okay, Aries? I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Stay healthy and stay strong. I'll see you guys soon for the April readings. Bye-bye.